Hello students, welcome you all in science online class. This is Pratima Vishwakarma here. Students, let's start next chapter and the name of the chapter is Wastewater Story. Students, in our previous class, we have learned introduction part of water. So in this class, we will study the story of wastewater. See, wastewater means what? Water which contains waste are called wastewater. So let's begin this chapter with introduction. Introduction. Students, water is very essential for life to exist on earth. So when we say that water is pure or clean, so water is said to be pure or clean only if it has some properties. And what are the properties of water? The properties is it shouldn't contain, it should not contain, contain first thing any germs, any germs. Second thing, it should not contain any impurities, any impurities, and also it should not contain any salts, any salts. Okay, so if water does not have these things, then only we say that water is pure or clean. Understood, students? Okay, now what are the uses of water? This also you know. So we use water for many activities, and the activities are, so the activities are bathing. Okay, we use water for bathing, we use water for brushing our teeth. Okay, we also use water for cooking food we use water. Next thing, for washing utensils, washing utensils, washing utensils also we use water. Next thing, for washing clothes, washing clothes we use water. So in all these activities we use water, but that water is a clean water. होता है कि नहीं? आप जब जो भी ये काम कर रहे हो आप साफ पानी लेते हो, यू यूज क्लीन वाटर टू डू ऑल दीज एक्टिविटीज. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल फॉर ब्रशिंग. When you do brush, when you brush your teeth, what which water you use clean water to clean your mouth. So you use clean water to rinse your mouth and spit into the wash basin. So is that water is a clean water now? No. So the water which you have spit in wash basin after rinsing your mouth, that water is not a clean water. So here a question arises that how that clean water becomes dirty water. So the answer of this question is it contains dirt, it contains dust, it also contains germs which might have been present in your mouth, and this water is a dirty water. ओके, सो जब भी आप ब्रश करते हो तो आप ब्रश जब करते हो तो आप साफ पानी लेते हो, लेकिन जब आप अपने माउथ को रिंस करते हो उसके बाद स्पिट करते हो वॉश बेसिन में तो वाटर क्या हो जाता है? वाटर बिकम्स dirty water. So that clean water becomes dirty water. Okay, so how the water becomes dirty water? Maybe some dirt, dust or germs present in mouth. So that became that clean water becomes a dirty water. Okay students, similarly come for the kitchen. See, for washing utensils. So utensils contain some oil, some spices. So for washing utensils, again we use clean water. So that clean water passes oil and spices through the drain of the kitchen sink. ओके, सो आपने बर्तन को साफ करने के लिए आपने साफ पानी लिया and that clean water becomes a dirty water because that clean water gets mixed with some oils and spices. That's why the clean water becomes dirty water, and that dirty water is then passed through the drains of the kitchen sink. Okay, similarly, take an example for cleaning room, for washing clothes. Okay, so again you use clean water, and that clean water becomes dirty water, and that dirty water passes from the drains of the bathroom, which contains lots of waste material, and such type of water is called wastewater. So wastewater, so the water which contains lots of waste materials are called wastewater. So let's define wastewater. The definition of wastewater is wastewater. The dirty water, the dirty water that that runs down runs down from from kitchen sink kitchen sink and bathroom and bathroom is called is called waste water. Waste water. Okay, and this is also called domestic sewage. This is also called called domestic domestic sewage. Okay, students. So wastewater means what? The water which contains lots of waste materials are called wastewater. Okay, students. And this wastewater is also called as domestic sewage because it comes from kitchen sink, it comes from bathroom. Okay, so such type of water is called wastewater. So students, now we will study that how the wastewater can be reused and how wastewater converted into clean water, because students, in previous class we have seen that there is a scarcity of water, so people are not getting water. Okay, people are not getting clean water for their household purposes. So how can the wastewater is can be reused? Okay, how the wastewater can be reused, and also how this wastewater is converted into clean water. So students, wastewater is not only come from home but also it comes from industries. Industries. Wastewater also comes from industries. Wastewater also comes from factories. Factories. It also comes from school. It also comes from hospitals, offices, offices. It also comes from agricultural land, agricultural land, land which contain chemicals and pollutes the water bodies. So can this wastewater is useful for drinking, bathing, cooking? Yes? No. Answer is no. So such type of water is not useful for all these activities, that is bathing, drinking, cooking. Okay, but this water can be reused, can be made clean. How? By cleaning it or by purifying it. So how can we purify it or how can we clean this waste water? So the water which contains dirt, it has to be removed. So the process of removing pollutants or dirt, dust or germs from water and made it reused. So that water is called purification of water or cleaning of water. So the process of purifying water or the process of cleaning water is done by sewage treatment plant or wastewater treatment plant. So let's see what is sewage. First we will see what is sewage. So students, what is sewage? Sewage. So sewage means what? Sewage is a liquid waste. Sewage is a liquid waste. Liquid waste which contains kitchen waste, factories waste, hospital waste, school waste, offices waste, and also many impurities. Okay, many dissolved and suspended impurities, that is called sewage. Okay students, now the impurities which is present in this sewage are called pollutants or contaminants. Pollutants or contaminants. Contaminants. So the impurities which is present in sewage are called pollutants or contaminants. So the what impurities are present in sewage? Have a look here. So impurities present in sewage are present in sewage. Sewage are, first one is organic impurities. Organic impurities. Organic impurities. So what this organic impurities contains? It contains human fishes, human fishes, animal fishes, animal waste, animal waste. Next, urea which is present in urine. Next, oil. Next, fruit and vegetable waste. Fruit and vegetable waste. Okay, so these are the organic impurities which is present in sewage. And what is sewage? Sewage is a liquid waste. Students, let me tell you one more thing, that there are two types of waste. First one is solid waste and second one is liquid waste. So solid waste includes what? Solid waste includes paper, some dry waste are called solid waste. Okay, so come to the impurities which is present in sewage. So first one is organic impurities. Now second one is inorganic impurities. Inorganic impurities. Now what these inorganic impurities include? It includes nitrates and phosphates which is present in fertilizer. Nitrates and phosphates. And phosphates. Okay, so nitrates and phosphates are the inorganic impurities which is present in fertilizer. Now come to the third impurities, that is bacteria. Bacteria. So this is also present in sewage. Some bacteria are also found in waste, liquid waste. Okay, so what type of bacteria is that? So the disease caused from waterborne disease. So these are the typhoid, waterborne disease, cholera. Okay, so these are the waterborne disease. So these are the impurities which is present in sewage. And what is sewage? Sewage is a liquid waste. Okay students, so how can we clean water, or how can be water purified? By sewage treatment. By sewage treatment. Now students, where does this sewage go? So this is our next topic. So let's see, transport system of system of sewage. Transport system of sewage. So what is sewage? Sewage is a liquid waste which comes from kitchen sink and drain of the bathrooms. Okay, so जब भी आपने देखा होगा कि जो गंदा पानी निकल रहा है हमारे घर से वो कहाँ जा रहा है? क्या कभी आपने सोचा कि ये जो गंदा पानी निकल रहा है घर से वो कहाँ जा रहा है? So let's see, where does this sewage go? Okay, what are the transport system of sewage? So here is the, see, this is sewage. So this sewage is transferred to sewage treatment plant. Sewage treatment plant, sewage treatment plant. And from here, from sewage treatment plant, it then transferred to water bodies. Water bodies means what? Water bodies include rivers, ponds, lakes. Okay, these are water bodies. Now students, what is sewage? Sewage is a liquid waste. Okay, so collect all the sewage from a particular area and then it is transferred to sewage treatment plant or STP. Okay, so what sewage contains? Sewage contains undesirable substances. Undesirable substances means what? Some waste materials like oils, and that is to be treated in sewage treatment plant. Okay, before disposing it to water bodies. So in sewage treatment plant, the waste or pollutants which is present in water has to be removed, and then it disposed to water bodies. Okay, so after disposing it to water bodies, people can use this water for their various purposes. So this is how the sewage is transferred from sewage treatment plant and then to water bodies. Okay students, now we will see how the sewage is reaches to sewage treatment plant. Okay, so here students, see, every house have two pipes. Okay, every house have two sets of pipes. So these are houses. Okay, these are house. Okay students, so every house has two sets of pipe, two sets of pipe. So one pipe carries clean water and one pipe take away the waste water. Okay, so these pipes, this is a small pipes, this is a small pipes, this is a small pipe. So this small pipe is called sewer. Okay, this small pipe is called sewer which carry wastewater. Okay, now this small pipes is called sewer. So this small pipes is connected to a main pipe or big pipe, big pipe. Okay, so this is a big pipe. Okay students, now this sewer connected to, or this small pipe is connected to big pipe, and together these two both pipes together form a sewerage. Okay, these both pipes together form a sewerage. Okay, so small pipe is called sewer and this is the main pipe or big pipe. So together small pipe and big pipe form a sewerage. Okay, now what happened to you? This sewerage is then connected to STP. 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 What is STP? STP is sewage treatment plant. Now here you all know at sewage treatment plant the pollutants which is present in water is removed and make a wastewater as a clean water. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है, पानी को साफ किया जाता है और साफ पानी मिलता है and then this clean water is disposed to water bodies. Okay, this clean water is then disposed to water bodies for various purposes. So this is the water bodies. Okay, this is water bodies. So people use this clean water for various purposes. Understood students? So this is how the wastewater can be cleaned and can be reused, or this is how the wastewater is converted into clean water. So wastewater is made purified or made clean in STP, sewage treatment plant. Okay, so in sewage treatment plant, whatever the waste material or whatever the pollutants are present in water, it has to be removed and make a clean water. Okay, so dirty water converted into clean water in sewage treatment plant before disposing it to water bodies. So after disposing it to water bodies, people can use this water for their purposes. Okay students, now have you ever seen a manhole? Manhole means what? See, this is the figure of manholes, how the manholes looks like. Okay, so this is the lid of the manhole. आपने देखा भी होगा रोड पे कई जगह manhole. Okay, so this is the lock of the manhole and this is the lid of the manhole. Lid. and over this it is written sewer. Okay, sewer. So this manhole, no one can open the lid of this manhole, only the authorized person can open this manhole. Okay, so manhole is found at every 50 meter to 60 meter and it is found at a junction where two or more sewer meets. Okay, sewer means what? A small pipes which comes from home. Okay, so manholes is found at a junction where two or more pipes meet, or it is placed at a point where there is change in direction. Okay, change in direction. So manholes is used for what? It is used for repairing the pipes. अगर कहीं पाइप टूटा है या कहीं पाइप क्रैक है तो इसको देखने के लिए मैनहोल से पर्सन लोग जाते हैं और पाइप को ठीक करते हैं. Okay, so this is all about sewage. Okay, so students, that's all for today's class. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.